Hi everyone, it's good to be with you here virtually. My name is Maria, I'm based in Jersey and I'm a certified yoga and face yoga teacher. And tonight I'm going to teach you a face yoga class for relaxation and stress release. I have been teaching face yoga classes for a while now. I have a regular group that meets evening time. And even though my ladies have originally come for, plumping of the face, reduction of the wrinkles, which of course is the benefit of face yoga, what they have found is that it really helps them to sleep better, to relieve, the stress of the day, to set their mind at ease. So the purpose of this class tonight will be primarily this relaxation, stress reduction. So we'll be doing more massage moves and perhaps less of some of the more invigorating techniques. Although if you'd like those, you can have them in another class. The class will be about 30-40 minutes. Let's see how it goes. And you will need a serum or an oil-based serum or a face oil or something like coconut oil or grapeseed oil that you might have handy. And you will need clean hands and clean face. So please pause now if you haven't washed your hands and wash them 20 plus seconds and your face as well. And once you're back, let yourself sit down comfortably, letting the weight of your body sink into the chair, letting your feet rest on the ground, letting your shoulders move away from the ears. If you're unsure if they are in your ears or not, you can even lift them and then just let them lower. And now rest your hands in your lap just for a moment and then close your eyes. Just let your body sink into the chair, maintaining an upright posture still. Let the chair and the ground underneath support you and take your weight. And just noticing how you are. Noticing the temperature of air in the room. Noticing those points of contact where your feet meet the floor, where your hands meet the fabric of your trousers or dress. Noticing sounds, sound of my voice, any other sounds, and perhaps spaces between sounds, those brief moments of silence can be very nourishing. Noticing how you are physically, emotionally, energetically. And then at some point, placing your hands in your belly, letting your forearms still rest gently in your lap as you do this. Just see if that next breath that comes into your body can drop down deep into your torso and let the skin around your belly button stretch, letting your fingers expand under or into that breath. As you exhale, softening your whole body, softening your face, and maybe even saying, ah, as you release any tension audibly. Again, inhaling deep down, drop that breath into the bottom of your torso. Let your hands expand as the breath comes in. Feel the belly button stretching. And then, as you exhale, release. Relax. One more breath like this into your belly. And as you exhale. And then just for a moment, bring your attention to your face. Noticing how your face is, any tension. Tensing between your brows and the corners of the eyes and your mouth. If it's hard for you to bring attention and actually notice what's happening in your face, you can bring your hands to your face and touch your face. with a gentle, loving touch, touching your cheeks, your eyes, your mouth, your jaw. Just letting yourself relax under this loving touch. And just for a moment, bringing to mind something or someone you love and cherish in your life. Could be a family member, a pet, a friend, or something like your house, or even a bar of chocolate. And bring a gentle smile into the corners of your eyes. Let that happy thought, happy memory gently touch your eyes with a smile, and let it touch your heart. And then let that thought go. Gently release your breath and open your eyes. Nice. Perhaps noticing what's shifted in your energy levels and in your quality of presence. Are you more present now? I hope you are. I certainly am. And now let's just give our upper body a little bit of a shake, a little bit of a release, starting with your shoulders, rotating them gently, lifting them up, pushing them back, lowering them down, and bringing them forward. So up, back, down, and forward. Noticing a crunch perhaps. If you've been sitting all day, there could be a bit of a sensation of tension, and it can be audible. And now rolling them forward, both at the same time to start. Nice. And now let's do one at a time. So they can take turns. One shoulder rolls forward first, the other one follows. You don't have to bend your arms. It's just the sides of my chair in my way, so I end up bending my arms. Nice. And then the opposite way. Lovely. And then lifting your arms to your to a level where your upper arm is parallel to the floor. It's like a cactus arm. Your palms can face each other. And then imagine that there is an orange between your shoulder blades and you're trying to squeeze that orange together. So you gently push your upper arms back without arching through your lower back. It's just your upper body that is doing this. Just squeeze that orange. It can be really gentle but very deliberate, very precise movement. Nice. And now up and down, just like this. Enjoying the crunch, if there is a crunch happening in your shoulders. Nice. Now clasping your hands together and rounding through your upper back. You can gaze at your belly button, stretching out the space between your shoulder blades. Breathing into your tummy at all times. Nice. Shake off those arms. Lovely. And now the neck. So letting your head tilt one shoulder then the other. Gently, not pushing yourself too far away from the comfortable range of motion. Nice. And now gentle semicircles, dropping your chin and then letting it slide from one side to the other. Nice. Then letting your head hover over one shoulder in the gentle tilt, one ear towards the ceiling, placing your opposite hand onto your ear, and just let the weight of your hand, without pulling down too much, just the weight, lengthen the side of your neck here. And you can tilt your nose up and down gently through a comfortable range of motion here. Nice. Then opposite side. And just let that hand be a gentle friend, feeling again the touch, skin on skin, letting the sensation of touch bring you to the present moment. And again, tilting forward and back, not pushing your head towards the floor. The weight will do the job of adding length to the side of your neck. Nice. Now clasping your head in the back, gently hold the back of your skull, and you can lift your chin towards the ceiling like a 45 degrees tilt. And here you can also let yourself tilt. Nice. And now the back of your neck, also no pulling, just a very gentle movement where just the weight of your arms is already enough to lengthen the back of your neck. And you can gently nod here, but really careful with the range of movement that is comfortable. Lovely. Release. Now just a couple of touches for the ears, which helps to bring blood and warmth to your face and also activate the lymphatic system. So we can start with the earlobe, taking the earlobe and imagining there's a little pearl inside your ear that you are trying to roll. So you roll this pearl on the earlobe, and then you start to move with that same rolling movement. You see, like I'm rolling something here. You're moving up your earlobe. And you move all the way up. And then 2 more times from the earlobe all the way up. Nice. Now a V shape, index and middle. And starting from the top of the ear, slide down to your jawline. And your index finger that is behind the ear presses gently into a little groove behind your ear. Lovely. Beautiful. Now removing your hair from your face, if you've got any, I'm going to release my fringe so that I don't get it oiled. Preparing a clean face that has good access. I hope you aren't wearing your best top or jumper. Grabbing your oil. And starting to spread it in your hands, warming it up. It's really good if your oil smells nice. This adds to relaxation benefits from this workout. Nice. And now starting to apply in gentle pressing movements. So you press and release. press and release. So you aren't pulling your skin anywhere, you're just creating a bit of a vibration through the movement of your hands. I do hope your oil smells lovely, and the smell can really play a part in this sensation of relaxation and bringing you to the present moment. Nice. And now you can do little claps, just making sure that your hands are relaxed, and you can create even more vibration, even more energy to your face. And you can open and close your mouth as you do this, like I'll show you in a second. It helps to release the tension in your jaw if you open the mouth as you do this. Nice. Now under the chin line. Beautiful. A little bit more glow already. Now my oil has been absorbed in the process, so I'm just getting a little bit more. And we'll start with the side of the neck here. So the idea is, so this is my left hand, it goes on the right side of your neck. If you start with your right, it goes on the other side. And you gently go on the side of your neck, avoiding any pressure on the front where you have your thyroid gland. You lift up, and then with your thumb, you slide along the line of your jaw, and then your hand returns back down to the base, but on the back of your neck. So there's a gentle movement, lifting up the side of the neck, and you massage the jaw, sculpting the jaw with your thumb, and then you go back on the back surface of your neck. Let's do two more. Lift up, slide on that angle as you tilt your head away from your thumb, and then go down, pressing into this upper back area, releasing any tension here. One more. Lift up, slide on the jawline, and press down. Lovely. And then opposite side. Again, lovingly, gently lifting on the side of your neck, slide along the jawline and press down on the back of your neck. Up, slide on the jawline and press down, releasing any tension here. Couple more. Lifting and sliding down on your neckline. Beautiful. And now on two sides of your neck with your knuckles, working all the way from the base of your neck up towards your ears and down. And you can start at the front, not all the way at the front, but on the sides at the front. And then you can move further away. So I'm properly on the sides now. And then I can do a couple of these up and down strokes, brushes on the back of my neck. Lovely. Now we can slide with our hands along the jawline. So letting the heels of the hands meet just below your chin. We'll open and close the mouth and let those hands slide towards the ears under the weight of the opening jaw. So just like that. And then when you reach your ears, you can continue to slide your hands further up towards your eyes. And then release. And then we start again. And now from here, continue on towards your temples and your ears. Two more. up, up. Lovely, beautiful work. Now, working around your lips, taking your index finger and your middle finger, opening your mouth into a narrow O shape, wrapping your lips around your teeth, sliding along the contour of the lips, your lips tightly stretched, all your teeth avoiding wrinkles. Couple more. Beautiful. Now taking your index and thumb and pinching along the contour of the lip, all the way on the lower lip and all the way on the upper lip. Now relaxing your lips, making a horse impression. Lovely. And now let's walk along the sides of the nose, of those wrinkles that a lot of us dislike, the nasolabial folds, they're called, these ones here. We can work on them with some gentle massage moves. So it helps here to also open your mouth so that there is no tissue to fold. So if you keep your mouth closed, you see what's happening? You can kind of make the skin fold. You don't need to fold it. You just massage on the skin that is quite tight. So opening your mouth into an O shape. Don't stretch too far so there's tension in your jaw, just enough to stretch here. And then we go in an 8, in the number 8 fashion. You can have 2 fingers if you wish. Lovely. And then holding your hands just where this wrinkle starts, by the side of the nose. And you can start gentle pressure and rotation away from your nose towards the temples. And you can also blow your nose at the same time, which will release your sinuses. So just like this. You can have 2 or 1 finger. So you're blowing your air out at the same time as you're massaging this area. Couple more attempts. Not a very pretty sound, sorry. Nice, and then take a breath and observe. Is it actually easier for you to take a breath? Definitely easier for me. Nice. And then taking your fingers and we'll walk gently from the sides of the nose towards your cheeks. And the idea here is not to stretch the skin, but just to let your fingers melt into the surface. Melt into your muscle, melt into your tissue. So before you think away, think inwards. Nice. Beautiful. And then from the nasolabials, you can go anywhere you want once you've gotten hold of this movement. So for example, those little wrinkles are on the sides of the mouth. You can do the same with those. It's really good. just to walk all the way. Just covering this whole triangle around the nose and the mouth. Nice. And now let's do another move, which is more of a cheek lift, and one that improves the appearance of your jowls. So starting here from the sides of the mouth, from the lower lip, if you will, from the corner of the lip, like you're trying to lift here. One hand catches the other, not letting the tissue sink back before those two moves. Just to make sure that you've got enough oil on as you do this. Beautiful. And then opposite side. Again, one hand catches the other as you do this. And the movement is lifting, so you're going from the bottom and you're going from the center of the face to the periphery. Lovely. Now just give a moment to release your shoulders. If there's any tension from holding your arms, holding the weight of your arms, you really do want to release this. A good move for tension in the back of your neck is grabbing your neck on the opposite side like this, and then twisting your head to where your hand came from, and then this same on the other side. So this is how it looks from the back. I hope I'm in the shot. You see your hand goes in the same direction where your head goes. Your hand goes in the same direction where your head turns. And you can go more towards the upper back, or you can go up towards the base of the skull. Depends on where you feel that tension. Lovely. Beautiful work, guys. Now let's do one cheek plumping movement and one slide along the sides of the cheeks. So here you place the heels of your hands on your mouth, evening out any little lines on your forehead, and then you blow air into your hands, creating resistance with your hands. So it looks like this, right? Works your whole lower face, just making sure that your hands are not going too close to the eyes, creating wrinkles in the gentle skin around your eyes. Filling those cheeks with air and releasing. Nice. And now keep your hands where they are. And from this starting position, dropping your head down so that the weight of your head rests in your hands, starting to move the heel of your hands away towards the ears, but then again also going really slowly and deeply as opposed to pulling your skin to the side. So here, just the weight of your head sinking into your hands that allows this movement to succeed. It's not the movement of your hands pulling your skin. So again, drop the weight of your head into your hands and we lift. Don't go too close to the eyes, just check yourself in the mirror. Nice. Two more. Lovely. hope you find that already the part of your face that we've been working on has become a bit more plump and has got a rosy glow to it. This is lovely. And now let's work the eye muscle. So we will start with a circle where you place the thumb with the nail side down onto your cheeks, and then your index fingers frame the brow. And then from here, so they create resistance, right? Like you're working out with some dumbbells in the gym. And having your hands, the thumbs and the index fingers really pressed snugly towards your skin, you start to squeeze your eyes shut against that resistance and release. It's actually a lovely releasing movement for your eyes, especially if you've been working with computer all day. So you squeeze against the resistance of those hands, of those fingers, creating weight, and you release. Nice. Beautiful. Relax. Shake off those shoulders. If there's any tension in your neck, you know what to do. And neck release, pause. Lovely. And now working the upper eyelid. So placing your hands onto your eyebrows, and when you press the heel of your hand into your brow, just try not to go towards the middle like this, but rather a little bit up and a little bit away, like you're trying to remove the wrinkle here. So you see, like if I go towards the middle, I make this wrinkle worse. If I go a little bit away, I make this wrinkle go away. And then you hug your hair growth line with your hands, and you start to look down and squeeze your eyes shut against the resistance of your hands lifting your brow. So you look down, you squeeze your eyes shut, but slowly and deliberately feeling that resistance of your brow. Nice. Adjust the position of your hands if you need to, letting your shoulders be nice and relaxed. Couple more. Beautiful. And now from here, relax your eyes and just let those hands slide up your forehead to the hair growth line. And breathe. And again. Remembering to breathe. And one more. Beautiful. Relaxing your shoulders, shaking off your arms, just making sure you aren't harboring tension. Beautiful. And now this one will be in an opposite way, where your brow will want to lift, but your hands will be creating resistance, resting on it on top. So you let your hands come into a crisscross position with your fingers like this. And whereas before you were lifting the brows a bit, this time you just lower them just a touch. So you aren't creating this kind of lifting action, more like a natural position of the brow and perhaps even 1 millimeter down. And from here, making sure that your hands are snug on your forehead, the idea is that you open your eyes wide like you're really surprised and try to lift the brow, but the brow isn't going anywhere. So you see, you try to lift, there's this movement that your forehead wants to engage, but your forehead is not going anywhere. So you express this kind of pretend surprise with your eyes, but your brow is not lifting. So you're teaching your brows to stay in place. Let your shoulders be relaxed if possible. And continue to express with your eyes. A couple more. So now let your hands gently separate and your fingers, let them slide down, not down, but away from the center towards your temples. Just gliding on your forehead. Gentle touch of your own hands. Nice. Beautiful. Now relax your shoulders. Just a couple more moves before we're done. I think we're making good time here. Going to be maybe 40-45 minutes max. Nice. And now let's just work the brow and the tension in the brow area using our hands here. So you just can grab like a little fold like this, starting from the middle of your forehead, and then you can go towards the periphery. Actually, it might be easier if you're just starting out to have both hands on one brow. So let's do that. Let's use both hands on one brow like you're kneading dough. Releasing any tension. And softening any hardening of the tissue that you may observe under your hands. There's lots of acupressure points in this area as well, so it's really lovely for your overall well-being. Nice. And now the opposite brow. So taking it and folding it with your index fingers and thumbs, working on the whole brow. Nice. Beautiful. And now placing, actually let's start with a bit of an exercise here, or rather massage move. I think I've run out of oil, so I'll just get a little bit more. And we'll do a little crisscross here. So again, this pesky line that makes us have this worried expression between the brows, just letting the gentle touch of your hands erase the wrinkle and any associated expressions and any feelings of worry or anxiety that you may be carrying. You can close your eyes here. Just smell the oil, hear your breath, relax into your loving touch. Nice. And then you can work your forehead all the way with the same crisscross move. You can be a bit more intense here as you lift away from the gentle area between your brow. Coming to the temples, even they lift towards the corners of your eyes. Nice, and then just shake out those shoulders for a moment. And then placing your index finger, if you've got a table or a desk or something, you can place your hand, your elbow on the table to support your weight. And then just placing that index finger there. Just starting to massage between your brows. Not moving your finger, it just makes a little circle in one area, in one direction, I mean. And then in the other. You can close your eyes if you wish. Nice, and then just pressing in gently, and again you can close your eyes and you can take a deep breath into your tummy. Again, letting that breath drop all the way down to the bottom, like we did before, like your well. And that breath, like water, drops down all the way to the bottom of the well. That breath reaches the bottom of your torso and you exhale, releasing, relaxing. Let any tension in the area between your brows melt as you exhale. Nice. And now I do the same with the temples. So placing your hands, your index fingers onto perhaps you can feel a little indentation as you slide along the bone here. There's like a natural indent, but that you can just imagine. It doesn't matter whether you're precisely on the spot or not. And then placing your both elbows. It would be nice to have both elbows on the desk if you can. And then same idea, gently circling in one direction. Breathing through your nose, deep into your tummy. And close your eyes if you wish. And then the opposite direction. And then just press those hands into those fingertips into your temples as you take a nice deep inhale into your tummy, closing your eyes, relaxing your jaw, softening your face. Relax. And then starting from this corner of the eye, gently tapping all the way around your eyes and under your brows. A couple more circles like this, gently tapping. And this upper part of the circle where you're going under the brow, it can have a bit of a lifting effect for your eyebrow. And one more. Lovely. And from here, you can remove your any implements you had in your hair, any headband or anything like this. And we'll finish with a few gentle strokes on the hair, on the head. First, just imagining you're brushing your hair back. You need to brush it. It's really messy, but you forgot the comb. So you just walk through your hair towards the back of your skull with your hands. And then you let your fingers come onto the skin and giving the skin a wiggle. So you aren't kind of scratching your skin. You're more like trying to move your skin. You see how the skin maybe has a bit, maybe like a centimeter, maybe less of glide, of slide against the bone that's underneath. Oops, check out this hairstyle. It's funny. And you work all the way towards the back of your skull. And a couple more times like this from the front. Towards the back. And from the front. Towards the back. Beautiful. And then folding your hands into a fist. And from the middle, oops, look at those roots. From the middle, starting to gently pummel your head towards the ear. So on the front of the head first. It is said to release the pressure inside your scalp. So be a really nice relaxing technique. And then the middle, sort of over the ears. And then the back of your head. Towards the neck. Lovely. And now warming your hands, creating a bit of heat, a bit of energy. And we'll just lay those hands over the eyes for the last few moments of our practice together. So, placing the heel of your hand onto your cheeks and then hugging your hair growth line. It's nice if you can rest your elbows on something here. And just breathing into your hands, breathing into your tummy. letting the air come in, and then as you exhale, have come full circle here. Like we started the practice with those deep inhales and then deep exhales. Relaxing. It's your opportunity to let any remaining tension melt away. Lovely. And then opening your eyes. Just giving yourself a few gentle strokes on the side of your face, moving from the middle of your face rather towards the sides, and then just going down on the neck. And then from the middle of your face, again towards the sides and then down. And once you are here, you can slide over your top if you're not too bothered to oil it, towards the sides, towards your lymph nodes in your armpit. And same on the opposite side. Nice. And you, my friends, are done. I do hope that this self-care ritual has brought benefits, not only in the sense that you have a plump, glowing skin, but that you feel more relaxed and more connected to yourself. Do let me know how you feel. I really appreciate feedback. Thank you very much. Sleep well if you're doing this just before bed, like I hope you are. Thank you.